I've had a lot of anxiety and being uncomfortable and uncertainty when doing presentations because I feel like when there's something on the table, such as school grades, I don't know how to see past that. I always think of like, am I doing this right? Am I going to get an A? And my presentations haven't gone well so far, so yeah, I just need help with that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll add to that really quick. Thanks for asking the question, first of all. And I'm gonna sit here and tell you that you are not alone. Public speaking is the number one fear in America. Like death is number 5. People would rather die than to publicly speak. It's that terrifying. So like don't even worry about it. You're not alone, but I would just kind of approach it the way we're talking right here. You know, this is a public forum and we're talking publicly. There's people that are going to see this thing, but the way I like to look at it is that I'm going to be better after this. I'm going to stand up, I'm going to face this fear, I'm going to be better. But at the same time, I'm standing up here, and regardless if I make a mistake or not, I don't think it's that big of a deal to everyone that I make a mistake. I'm a human, I'm flawed, and I make mistakes. So there's nothing. I'm gonna get nervous regardless. I get nervous before I do these things, you know, but I've done it so much to where I like to seek that out. I like to get over that nervousness because at the end of the day, there was really nothing to be scared of in the first place. You know, if you can learn to publicly speak, you're powerful in society. If you can learn to read and write, articulately, you're powerful in society, and it's a huge tool to have. I hope that relieves your anxiety. You're not alone. Like there's just people that get gut fear, that stage fright, and they tremble and they shake their legs. And I've seen people really buckle under that pressure. And it all comes with just encouragement. You know, we would never let anyone else feel like that. Like, you got this, come on, you know, like try to give yourself some of that, AJ. And I would seek it out and do it more and more and more and more, because then that feeling will kind of go away after time.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Can I just add to that just briefly? Is AJ, I think that people communicate for 2 reasons. One is to be heard, and then 2 is to convey information. And so when you prepare to speak, you know, in front of everybody and so on and so forth, you've done your research. You've studied some stuff. You've gathered some information. They're there to hear from you as the expert. So you're conveying information that they may not know. And so you tell the people what it is that you've studied. And that's all that you're doing. You're conveying the information that you've researched. There's nothing to be scared about. I mean, it's easier said than done. Allow yourself that first 10 seconds to be a little bit nervous. And then after that 10 seconds is over with and you start speaking, now just let it flow. Let the information that you've studied just flow out your mouth, because you've already done it.
Just like you said about the papers, let them flow. You know, was that you, Elijah, that said papers? Or I think it was AJ. Who is it that said about the papers? Letting it flow.
Oh, yeah. I said the flow part. Yeah.
Yeah,
No problem.
exactly. Same thing. You know, when you're writing behind the paper, it's easier said than done, like Dr. Michael used to say, but the same way you would approach that paper is the same way you just want to bring that paper and vocalize it in front of people. You know, it's the same method, the same formula. You're just speaking it.
One more thing from AJ. Just think about like when you're skating and how good you feel and how you're just flowing and you're in a peace of mind. Just think about that before you do it, and just take that. Like for myself, I was nervous before this. You know, I was hands sweating, and I was just starting to think, take some deep breaths and just think about your happy place. And for me, that's the soccer field and playing, and just thinking about being out there, it makes me relaxed and happy. So here's a view on how skating is nice and smooth and it flows. Just think about that before you go out and start to speak.
Thank you. I really appreciate all the feedback.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. use all those exercises and
Yeah.
mindsets.
Yeah. Find a good support system too. Like practice it, and like Dr. Mike used to say, like if you're prepared before you go up there to where like you already kind of have it memorized, there's nothing else. It's all about saying it at that point. If you prepare, it relieves your anxiety. If you go up there and you're not prepared and I forgot, yeah, that's gonna really get you. You know, that's probably gonna get the best of you. But the more you prepare, the less anxious you are. And quick tip, don't drink coffee before you speak. You'll be like ready to go, and that relieves, that just elevates your anxiety. Just drink some water, take a few breaths, like Elijah said. Be prepared, like Dr. Michael Houston said, and let it rip, baby. And believe in yourself. I'm very excited for you guys. I'm going to close this thing out, and I want to say I'm very excited about your journey to go to college, and I genuinely mean this. If you guys need help navigating that system or finding resources or funding or anything of that sort, reach out to me. Stay connected with Dr. Michael Houston, stay connected with the program. I look forward to having you guys on more youth chats, and I look forward to seeing more of you, our viewers. I want to say thank you to everyone for joining us for another episode of the BB Dub Youth Chat series. If you want to enjoy more Brother Be Well content, please visit us at mentalhealthca.org. And as always, I'm your host, Justin Martinez. And until next time, friends, always remember, brother, be well. Thank you. Thank you, gentlemen.
Of course.